And cutting away from that story to a big piece of breaking news that's coming in, Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif will undertake a three-country visit from the 17th of September. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif of Pakistan is likely to meet US President Donald Trump around the 24th, between the 24th and the 25th of September on the sidelines of the United Nations General Assembly. The Pakistan Prime Minister is also scheduled to meet top world leaders, including President Trump, along with Saudi Prime Minister MBS, as well as the UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer. This is what top sources are telling CNN News 18. So Pakistan's global outreach, that is the detail that is coming in when it comes to Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif's outreach to the global powers, including US President Donald Trump, who we will meet, as per sources, between the 24th and the 25th of September on the sidelines of the United Nations General Assembly. He's also scheduled to meet MBS, the head of Saudi Arabia, as well as UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer. So that diplomatic outreach coming in from Pakistan as well. To get more details, I'm joined by my colleague Siddhant Mishra on the broadcast. So Siddhant, Shehbaz Sharif also flexing diplomatic muscles on the global stage, even though India has sent that message to the entire global community that Pakistan is harboring and funding terror, something evident through Operation Sindhu.
Well, that's right. It's also very important to understand that they have a backing of the United States at this point in time. And now we're getting to know that Shehbaz Sharif will visit three countries. In fact, Shehbaz Sharif is scheduled to meet top world leaders, including President Trump, Saudi Prime Minister Mohammed bin Salman, Saudi Prince, and UK Prime Minister. This is what we have been told. In fact, Shehbaz Sharif is also to head to Saudi Arabia for bilateral meet on 17 September. Shehbaz Sharif will also go to London on 18 September. Shehbaz Sharif has important meetings with UK officials in London between 18th to 21st of September. And Shehbaz Sharif will then leave for New York UNGA session on 21st September. So Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif will spend 7 days in the United States. Shehbaz is likely to meet US President Donald Trump around 24th to 25th of September on the sidelines of the UNGA. Pakistan PM to address UNGA session on 26th September. Reports are claiming Field Marshal Asim Munir will accompany Prime Minister Shehbaz as a part of a delegation to the United States, and Field Marshal Asim Munir is also visiting Saudi, United Kingdom and United States for top security meetings. Back to you.
Right, and Siddhant, clearly that is the state of affairs of Pakistan, this two-track diplomacy. Once on one side you have the head of the civilian leadership, which is Shehbaz Sharif, and I'm joined by Menika Gandhi on the broadcast as well. Thank you, Ms. Gandhi, for joining us on the broadcast. How do you see these developments coming in on the international stage? Shehbaz Sharif, his outreach to the world powers like the United States, the UK, as well as Saudi Arabia, but at the same time, this double-track diplomacy, both from the civilian leadership headed by Shehbaz Sharif as well as Asim Munir, head of the military. Right, Siddhant is also back with us on the broadcast. Thank you, Siddhant. As I was discussing, this entire diplomatic outreach that is taking place from Pakistan is very indicative about the state of affairs and the power centers inside the country, where you have two-track diplomacy, both from the civilian as well as the military leadership. Right. We'll try to